Say goodbye to bad builds. Today on NBA 2K25, I'm going to be giving you guys the top 10 meta builds on this game. Really quick in the comment section, I want you guys to type down below which affiliation did you join, Rise or Elite. In the next 10 seconds, I'm going to be giving you guys the best builds in the game. Make sure you support your favorite YouTuber from Jersey. Drop a like and a sub. Build number one, we got a lot of builds to go through, so keep up with me. This is the meta build on the twos. Once again, this is the meta. This is what everybody is using on the twos, not the threes, not fives, the twos. This is the midi god. Now, the mid-range is at a 94. Obviously, you're going to add 5 cap breakers. That's going to give you a 99. You're going to get all legend badges, right? Then you're going to add the +2 on your three-pointer so you can get a 96, which is going to give you that limitless range. That is 7 cap breakers that you're going to be adding on this build. Now, the layup is pretty decent. The dunk, all you need is the flashy. Standing dunk, obviously, everybody knows by now you want to hit 40 so you can get the standing dunk animation. Now, you're not going to be playing the best defense as far as interior, but perimeter defense, 92 gold challenger, that is more than enough for the twos. Steals at a 91, this is marvelous for playing those lanes, and you don't get any badges for the block, but trust me, you get a lot of animations. Now, what's key about this build? The speed with light lane is at a 91. We know that that's when you have the ball, right? But off the ball, Dexing. Dexing is one of the craziest things right now because everybody is doing it. And if you don't know how to do it, I suggest you learn. This build has a Hall of Fame slippery off ball. You want to make this legend. You're going to be Dexing. You're going to be playing with a center that's good at rebounding and has crazy passing abilities. You're going to be Dexing left and right. And when the other opponent shoots the ball and you don't think that's going to go in, you run to the three-pointer. You don't try to get the rebound or you don't try to guard him man-to-man if he takes a crazy shot. You run to the three-pointer, wait for that catch and shoot, and it's green bean sent you bean. This is the meta build. They are using this all across the game. Build number 2. Here we go. This is the PG64. This is for the 3v3 and comp settings. This is the build that you bring up to ante up. Once again, each build is there for a specific reason. All right, now we got the driving dunk of a 80 because layups is so like it's slept on. I'm telling you, layups are nice in this game. Obviously, the driving dunk is at a 70. All you need is the Malik. The standing dunk's at a 45, so you can get both dunk packages. Now the mid range is at an 85 clean, only because of the takeovers. Now, the three-pointer is at a 94, and if you guessed it, you know what we're going to do. We're going to add 5 cap breakers to your three-pointer to give you 99. That is what all the comp players do. So you have to understand exactly why I'm doing certain things. Now, the free throw isn't the highest because we're not going to 5v5. We're playing the threes. 75 is decent because you got that diamond and you got the break starter. Now, ball handle is at a 94, but you want to add 2 on here so you can get the unpluckable on Hall of Fame. Then you got your tier 1, tier 2 that you get to bring up another level. And let's not forget, you're also going to be getting that Hall of Fame ankle assassin. So you're breaking ankles, you're shooting with legend badges, you're able to dunk the ball, and you're able to play defense on this build as well. Since you're playing 3v3, you're obviously going to be running with a good build at the 2 and a center. You know, I prefer having a lockdown at the 2 and then your 3, obviously a good center. Now, perimeter defense at an 85, which is very clean. Steal is also at an 85 because we got that interceptor on gold. Now, I would like glove to be on gold, but trust me, if you had to choose, everybody would say it with me, you would choose interceptor. Now, after that, we got the speed of an 88 because you want to be fast. This is 3v3. This isn't 2, so you're going to be up and down the court getting ready for that shot. Like I said, this is the comp setting for 3v3. Hey, come here. Remember when I told you that you need to have a lock at the 2? Well, I just happen to have a good build at the 2. So if you're making a PG and you got a homie that's looking for a new build, tell him to come to this video and make this build. Once again, this is for the 2. This is going to be for the comp settings. Obviously, the first thing we're going to do is you see the 94 steal. You are going to add your cap breakers on here +5 so you can get 99 legend glove and legend interceptor. That's already toxic. So let's break it down. Like I said, you got the gold rebound badges. You have a 99 steal. You got the block. You're not going to be dribbling like that, so don't even worry about that. Now, the three-pointer, you could that ass sit in the corner and shoot that thing, because that set side specialist is on silver. Make it go to gold. Like, there's no other reason you're not making your set side specialist on gold. If you need to get put on game, I'm putting you on game. Trust me. You want to put this on gold. You got the mid-range of an 87. Nice. You got a little bit of dunking, but nothing too crazy. You feel me? Nothing too crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. But like I said, put this build at the 2 with a meta PG and a meta center, bro. You're already ahead of so many people, and that lineup is just so toxic. Y'all gotta understand something really quick. It's not about the best build sometimes. It's also about who you're playing with, because you can have the best build, right? And let's say your build got the best shooting capabilities and you're 6'2". Well, you can't get rebounds. And let's say your center made a bad build and he ain't grabbing boards. Well, y'all gonna lose. I'm gonna just tell you right now. So a lot of the times, it's not so much the build, it's the other builds. Like, you gotta have a good team all across. And now we're gonna move on to the center. Now, this is a different type of center. This is going to be for the comp settings for the threes. This isn't for the pro-am, just for the simple fact that the free throw is very low. So let's just clear that up right now before somebody comments down below. Now, what's so unique about this build? The D board is at a 94. You already know what we're gonna do. We're gonna make this 99. You're gonna get all legend badges as far as box out beast, everything on this build. Then you're gonna add your other 2 cap breakers on your strength to give you a 95. Now, 95 is key because you get brick wall in Hall of Fame. You use your +1, it becomes legend. Like, y'all get where I'm going? Like, I'm giving y'all the keys to success. Obviously, there's always gonna be somebody saying that, oh, they got a better build, they could do this, they could do that. Listen, just use these as a blueprint and then change whatever you want after. I'm just showing you what's comp. If you think you got a better build, that's what's up. I'm just trying to help the people in the community. And if you already been playing 2K, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Now, you got the 85 for the interior, you feel me? The block's on 74. I wish the block was higher, but knowing that we're gonna have the lock at the 2 and a meta PG, we're gonna be alright. We're gonna be alright. Trust me. Now, the pass accuracy is at 84 because you want to be dotting. Obviously, you want to be dotting really quick. So you're gonna be running with this. Then you're going to be a beast down low with the post control. Look at the badges that you get. Standing dunk, you're gonna be dunking on everybody. And we put the driving dunk at a 75 because you get the best packages for big man, which is gonna be that Giannis. So make sure you get a 75. Now, driving layer, I ain't gonna lie, is cruise, but the close shot is at a 93 only because we want that paint prodigy. This is a meta center for the threes in anti-up. Now, I'm pretty sure you don't seen this build all across everywhere. This is the infamous Wemby build. So this is going to be a power forward. It's going to be 7 foot. Weight's going to be 230 with the wingspan 7'3". What are we going to do with the cap breakers, jars? I got you. Obviously, for the block, we're going to be adding a +5 to get 93 block, which is going to give you amazing badge. It's gonna give you that paint patroller, right? Give you that nice paint patroller. You definitely want to have that, and you're also gonna get high flying denier, which is gonna be key. Now you're gonna add one more. You're gonna add that to your D board so you could get gold rebound chaser. Now that's 6 caps. For the last one, what I would do is once you get to that point, see where you can use that last cap breaker. But definitely for sure, 6 is gonna be added to this build. Now, this build is just a build of freak nature. Like, what the fuck is this build? Because you can literally do everything with this build. If you see this on the court, you know you gotta guard up because this build can shoot. You got set size specialist on gold. Use your +1. It's gonna be Hall of Fame on the 7 foot with Deadeye. You got the mid-range. You're able to post control. You're able to stand up. You're able to do crazy driving dunks. You can play defense. You're going to be blocking. You can pass somewhat on this build, but you can definitely get a lot of good, decent dribble animations with this build. This build right here is just a monster, and I'm not going to lie, It's a fun build. Shout out to the slashers. You know, I had to give y'all a crazy little build that's in between that could do everything. Now, this is a 6'3" comp guard. Obviously, the driving dunk is a 93, so you're going to be getting the posters. You can +1 this to have fun and make it Hall of Fame, but I normally wouldn't do that, only if I'm trying to get a little bit of highlights, but you can do that. But what's key about this build, we got the standing dunk. You already know the dunk. Cheese. Now, the mid-range is at a 92. You want to add your +5 on your mid-range to make this a 97. Now, you're going to get pretty much all legend badges, and it's going to be very critical. The three-point is going to be at an 83, which is cool. Now, what I really would do is that set size specialist. Now, that is what you want to have going up a tier, because that's going to be critical. Now, you got the 82 for the pass accuracy, so it's like a real PG build. You got the 92 for the ball handle. You're going to be going crazy. Now, you use 5 cap breakers, which means you got 2 more. You can add this on here and get the gold ankle assassin, and then add the other one to handles for days to make that Hall of Fame. So that's not a little bad cap breaker build right there. Speed ball is at an 86. You're gonna be still fast, do not worry. Perimeter defense at an 85. Steals at a 91. Look at the badges on this build, and you got the speed. So this is a nice little tricky build that's gonna be going crazy for the slashers. Now we move on. We got a shooting guard at the 6'6", 211, 6'10". Now this is a dope build because it don't take that much cap breakers on here. So you're gonna add 1 cap breaker, which I know y'all gonna get y'all cap breakers. You're gonna make this a 93, which is gonna give you that set size specialist, which means your badge is gonna become Hall of Fame. Then you're gonna +1 this and make it become legend. So you're gonna have a legend shooting badge on a 6'6" that can drive and dunk on you, right? Shoot the 3-pointer, can pass, got some good dribbling moves, and can also play decent enough defense. And you got a nice block on this build, which is what I like on the 6'6". And look at this, you get the rebound chaser. You could definitely bring this to the ones and go crazy. Obviously, you want to tape down the pass accuracy. That's why I said use these builds as a blueprint and you know, mess it around to your liking. But for the most part, let me just work and let me show y'all exactly what I would do if I was playing in a different type of settings. Like I said, this is going to be comp build. So this is the 6'6" build. Next up, we got a small forward at the 6'9". Now, what's key about this? The driving dunk's at a 94. Obviously, you're going to add a +2 on here to make that Hall of Fame. And then you could +1 that and make it a legend. So it's a legend 6'9" small forward build that can shoot the mid-range, shoot the 3-pointer. You see the 3-pointers at a set shot specialist. And I always say make that gold when you're going to be playing against comp. When you want to have fun, add it to the driving dunk. You got a little bit of pass, you got 80 and you got 75. That is key because you're gonna get a lot of dribbling animations at 6'9". So you're gonna be very fast, able to dunk, able to shoot, and you can play some defense on here. Now the steals at a 60, you're gonna have interceptor. You're just gonna be in them lanes, just grabbing the ball. If you time it right, you're gonna get it. The only thing is when you get a higher tier, it's most likely to just like land in your hands. With this one, you kind of got to time it, but all comp players are timing everything anyway. So you got the 80 D board. You're fast. That's what's key about this build too. You're very fast. This is a dope low 6'9" build. I'm not gonna lie. Let's move on. Next up, we got a 6'2", and this is coming from STEEZO the God. I wanted to add that in there because I know a lot of people love when he makes these unique builds, and we want to break it down. But his build does take up a lot of cap breakers, so I'm gonna simplify it, and we're just going to use 7. Now, what's key about this build, you know, it's similar to the first build that I made in this video, but this has the 94. You're going to add your +5, which is going to give you 99, right? Then you're going to add your +2 to ball handle, right? Because that's going to give you ankle assassin, and then you're going to get handles for days, and that's where it would stop. But this build is unique. It's dope. You have higher driving dunk on this build. You're still able to get some nice layups. You got the standing dunk. You got the midi is lower than the other one, and the 3 is higher on this build. So you got to choose whether you want the higher mid-range or the higher 3-ball, depending on where you play it. Obviously, the first build that I was showing you guys, that would be for the 2s, and this one you could bring this to the 3s, and that's how we will simplify between both builds. And this build's nice because it has pass accuracy, the other one didn't. So you will go crazy with this build because it has the capabilities of playing really good defense, able to dribble, shoot with 99, and can dunk. So this build is not a liability anywhere on the threes when you're in comp settings. So this is a dope, unique build. And last but least, we got another small forward at the 6'10". I want to call this the Anthony Davis build. Now what you're gonna do is you're gonna be adding your +5 to your block, so you can get this to a 93, so you can unlock Paint Patroller. Is going to be on gold, and then you're going to make it Hall of Fame. So you're going to be getting phenomenal badges and your high flying denier on this build. So it's going to be nasty. Your mid-range is an 87. You know what I'm saying? Look at the set shot specialist. You got the post fade phenom on gold, and you can make that Hall of Fame. This is a nice, well-rounded build. You got the post control just in case you got a smaller build on you. You're going to dominate him. You got the standing dunk, which is going to give you bronze rise up. Driving dunk is on a 91. And this is a 6'10". So we're able to dribble because we got some dope packages, and you get ankle assassin on this 6'10". You're able to shoot, you're able to dunk, and you're going to be blocking. And do not forget, you're going to be grabbing boards as well. This is a well-rounded, nice little small forward 6'10" build. So there you have it. We just gave you the top 10 meta builds in NBA 2K25. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and if you made it this far, comment down below green bean. I just want to see who stays here this long to the end of the video. Like I said, man, we're dropping nothing but bangers. Make sure you guys check the channel. Best rep method, best shooting secrets. We have best cheap outfits, how to unlock body types, builder mistakes, explaining the badges, cat breakers. We have a whole bunch of stuff going on this channel. But like I said, man, it's your boy Jers from Jersey. Stay blessed. Who knows what to do next? And I'm out here. Yeah.